The B section is totally different in terms of mood, rhythms, basically everything. Even tone color should be different. Like at the beginning, A section, we have a very short, crisp, but strong, right? Forte. But here we have pianissimo, and it's like with a lot of air. So here, because of that, I am actually playing with like half of the bow hair or even 1/3 of bow hair. So we need to turn our bow and stay on the fingerboard and stay there. Don't come near to the bridge. And a lot of bow, actually. With fast bow speed, a lot of bow. But don't really aim to do from the front to the tip. I mean, if you need it, you're probably gonna play with full bow, whole bow. But that's not kind of, you need to do it. If your string is not speaking that, it's not reacting to your fast bow, probably you need gonna a little bit slow down. And that means you are probably not reaching the tip, and that's fine. So always listen to your sound and watch it, how your string is reacting. Like, let me play. So my speed right now, my tempo is about 121 metronome marking. So because of that, with that fastness and with where I play, I'm playing almost at the blackboard, and I'm pretty much fast and without any arm weight. And because of that, I need to play like that, from here to almost here. I'm not using the really low part of the bow because I don't want to have bow weight. But if I am doing a little bit slower like that, then I don't need to use the whole bow, because the speed itself is a little bit slower and I need to slow down my bow speed a little bit. So how much bow you are using for this one, it all depending on tempo, how fast or how slow you are doing, or how much weight you are putting, and where the contact point, where exactly you are playing. So those three conditions is kind of reacting all together here. Just remember that, okay? Let's talk about music again. So when you see it, we have we have crescendo here, from pianissimo to where? To the forte. And then of course we have forte piano, but still we are hitting the forte. That means we have the crescendo from pianissimo to forte just in one bar. So it should happen very fast. How do we do it? It's basically with the time you are making from here to slowly getting closer to the bridge. And also when we needed to use only 1/3 of the bow hair, slowly you are turning it back and now use whole hair. Like you are slowly getting close to the bridge. You are pulling the bow close to the bridge. The B section is we are giving sound color or tone color, basically timbre, to the piano. So that means piano has the tune. So don't really force that you need to play on top of the piano. So as you are showing that swing and the wind, like wind is blowing, that is the effect that what we want to support the pianist. And anyway here, and then the B chord. So here, really big chord, and then naturally do the diminuendo as the bow is reaching to the tip. So as you know, the bow weight is here's the strongest and here's the lightest. So it naturally diminishes. So and then we return to A section. So because A section is totally, this A prime is same as the first one, the A section, I'm gonna skip to the third one, the C section. So in C section, let me discuss the stroke first, okay? So the stroke of this section, the C section, some people are doing totally spiccato, like that, and some people are doing the détaché like that. What I'm doing is in between. So what I'm doing is this way. So I am doing almost brush spiccato so that it sounds clean and it has the really feeling of lightness, but still I want to have very loud here. So because first phrase is forte, and this one, this C section is unlike the B section. It's basically conversation between viola and the piano, and because of that our sound, the volume, need to match somewhat. Until here, introduction, here we are. And then the story, now let's talk about this one, like that, comes here. I'm doing it here where a bounce point, like around here, with small bow. Like I'm using it, let me play here. As you see, it's like I'm using this much. And it's supposed to be really around here, not over there or not too close here. And this time the speed itself gives you naturally springy like that. And of course, that much springy we don't need it, right? That in that case, if you are doing too much springy here, then you don't get enough sound. So because of that, with the arm weight, you are basically keeping from springy bow. So like that. Like the bow wants to spring, but your whole arm weight says no. Then we have this sound. If the brush spiccato or this stroke doesn't work, even though you are following the directions, like you're using super slow, small bow, and you are doing at the bounce point and right tempo, check this one. Whether, let me go a little bit closer, whether your bow is like that. So if your bow stick is like that, it's not gonna spring. How fast or how light you're doing, it's not gonna work. So your bow hair should be full and your bow stick shouldn't be like that. It should be at least above of the string, above of the bow hair, like that. And then one thing that you can check is how your wrist and your elbow is forming. If you are doing this way, it doesn't work because you need to use a lot of your upper arm. But if your wrist is a little bit higher and your elbow is slightly dropped, then you use a lot of this part, not this part. And that's the key point, how you can actually let your bow springy. And always, always, always remember your thumb. If your thumb is like that, like straight out, then it's gonna be really difficult to springy. You cannot control it. And because of that, it's supposed to be round. If the thumb is round, then you can control your bow and also your how fast or how slow, how much jumping, how much you can even suppress it. The next section, which is also the last section, is again section A. So it's same as the beginning. So because of that, I'm gonna skip it. Except the very last one, this one. You can actually use as it comes, but the thing is it gets like a lot louder. But if you are doing ricochet, you can play very soft but still very crisp. And because of that, I am doing ricochet here. And how I am doing is here. Don't play here. It's always, we think that if we are doing here, we can control our bow perfectly. Usually yes, but not for a ricochet, because here it's difficult to naturally springy. Springy not this way, springy really up and down, because that's what we needed here. So play around upper half of the bow, but not too far away, but then it's also difficult to control. So around here. And then remember, it's just twice down and then up. And we need to control the bow perfectly. And because of that, here, and it's really up and down motion, not horizontal motion. So of course, if we are doing too far away, then that's gonna be too much. So close to the string, and then that was the second movement of Schumann's Märchenbilder. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video.